about some of the most important topics from the section on environment which were part of 2023 paper. Now here we would talk about some of the important topics like ozone depleting substances. Now there are various substances that deplete the ozone. What is ozone? Ozone is O3. Now this O3, when dissociate, it forms oxygen plus oxygen free radical that combines with chlorine, and this remains in the atmosphere for a prolonged period of time. And we also have seen the ozone hole in the regions of Antarctica. So what are the substances that actually deplete ozone? Ozone depleting substances have been classified under class 1 and class 2. Class 1 are the substances which are fully halogenated CFCs. Then they are the ones which have been most threatening to ozone. The next one are the layer of compounds which are harmful on the stratospheric ozone, right? So ozone can be formed, the ozone layer, right? This ozone is formed in the upper layers of troposphere. So this is the troposphere where we reside. Above it is the stratosphere. Stratosphere is the layer where ozone layer is present. And if this ozone is present in the region of troposphere, it is considered as a pollutant. Very important to note, right? Now, this HCFCs, which is the hydrochlorofluorocarbons, here we have the halogenated chlorofluorocarbons, and the class 2 ones are the hydrochlorofluorocarbons. Now, this have been expected to be phased out of 2020. However, the class 1 ozone depleting substances were expected to be phased from 1994, further strengthened in 1996. There was a section 604 of the Clean Air Act which was passed in the United States, and it talked about phasing out the class 1 ozone depleting substances on priority. Now, these class 1 ozone depleting substances, as we mentioned, are highly threatening and need to be curbed first. The second one are relatively less threatening, and these are the hydrochlorofluorocarbons. However, many of them are already banned and many of them are in the procedure of being phased out. So under the class 1, there are 8 groups. The first 5 groups are identified under the Title 6 of the Clean Air Act of United States. The group 6 and 7 talk about the methyl bromide and hydrobromofluorocarbons, which have been identified in the final phase out rule, and the class 8 contains the chlorobromomethane, which is identified in the final phase out rule. So class 1 has further 8 subdivisions, 1 to 5 in one group, 6 and 7 in another, and 8 in another group. However, as we mentioned, class 1 are more threatening as compared to the other ones, and then we